starts of the year. And he'll face a left-hander in John Neese.
Well, you see the Jaguar numbers for John Neese this year, but it was interesting to hear Terry Collins see the Toyota numbers talking about Tom Kohler. Said
1886 for that as Pierre chases the cutter. And the curveball struck him out. So here's the 0-2. And Neese strikes out the side in the opening inning. Field last season. Valdespin with a nice drag bunt. They'll never have a chance for it. So and he grounds one softly to the right side. Dietrich will have to go to first with it. And that's the second out. There goes Valdespin stealing third with 2 out, and he's a dead duck. A terrible play by.
I'm not going that way.
And Ozuna's got himself a leadoff hit to start the second inning. And there's ball 4. So Neese disgusted.
Out of your body. You got to fight that.
Toward the middle of the diamond, Quintanilla with the glove flip to Murphy on the turn, and they turn 2. Beautifully done. Quintanilla getting it started with a pretty glove flip for the 6-4-3 double play.
Well, Quintanilla knew the only way to turn 2 on Ruggiano here, that could not be an exchange to his bare hand. So he uses the glove. Nice job.
By many to win the AL East. Hit sharply and a base hit for Echeverria, and he drives in a run. Not in the 20th, but in the 2nd. And it's 1-0 Miami.
Well, semi back-to-back RBI hits by Echeverria.
And Mathis pops one up. Lagares calls, and the side retired. But the Marlins scratch a run on Echeverria's 2 out.
Out of third, so I think that's where the reasoning comes.
Murphy hooks it down the right field line toward the corner, and it's out of here. Daniel Murphy with his 5th home run of the year, and the Mets tied the game at 1. You know, it's awfully funny. Yesterday we were talking throughout the later stages of the game about everybody taking big swings, trying to hit home runs. Here's Murphy. He takes just a nice easy swing, and he hits it out of the ballpark.
Well, the Mets been looking for that run for 18 innings. As
as Davis goes down swinging for the 2nd out. So the question is 3-2 to Recker, and he pops it up. Ozuna waiting for it. Side retired. That was the keynote of yesterday's game. And they did radio and TV. They kept going back and forth, passing each other in the hallway.
Really?
36 inning, going 8. Fly ball out to left center, and Lagares eases over. That retires Ed Lucas, and John Neese has himself a 1-2-3 inning. Middle of the 3rd at Citi Field, and a 1 fewer pitches to hit. Curveball bounced slowly. Tough play for Lucas coming in. The bare hand pickup. Safe. Lagares beats it for an infield hit. Nice effort by Lucas. But Lagares just too quick.
Well, what happens when you're at third base, see that big swing, it keeps you back on your heels first.
And he takes it high, ball 4. So the Mets get the. And Quintanilla gets the bunt down. A gorgeous bunt. He's going to beat this out. And it's popped up right near the mound. Lucas comes in, infield fly rule called, and there's the 1st out. And Wright drives one to deep center field. That goes Ruggiano. Can't get it. Lagares scores. Neese goes to 3rd. He's being waved around. The throw comes to the plate. Not in time. It's a 2-run double for David Wright. And the Mets go in front 3-1. There's your big hit.
Fastball right down the middle, just tattooed by David Wright over the head of Ruggiano. Lagares, of course, going to score easy. The bad read is by the pitcher.
And Murphy grounds one to 2nd. That'll bring a run in. Dietrich throws him out, but Quintanilla scores, and it's 4-1 New York. 2nd RBI. It was at Yankee Stadium. And he lifts one out to center field. Should be easy for Ruggiano. And that retires the side, but the Mets put up a 3 spot against Tom Kohler in the bottom. Right, different Morrison. Chose one of those on Greetings from Asbury Park just because there are so many words.
That's right.
Hard to squeeze them all in.
Just never know.
Lagares hits the ground ball to short. Echeverria throws him out. 3 ground balls. Line to right, and on comes Valdespin to make the sliding catch. 2 nice plays in the outfield for the Mets. Ripped down the left field line, an extra base hit for Jeff Mathis. Mathis, who was just 2 for 29 on the season, hitter could request a certain kind of pitch, high or low. Mathis doesn't move off second. Kohler's thrown out to end the inning. Some odd base running. A double and 1 left on. We're halfway through. Mets 4, Marlins 1. Squirmed out to shortstop, and the running toss by Echeverria. 3 up and 3 down for the second straight inning for Kohler, who's retired 8 in a row. Mets lead.
Some swings in and just getting ready for the season, so everything's pretty good. Great game, and I'm a baseball-holic, so if I left here, I probably would have watched it on TV anyway, so I might as well watch it up front. Greatest place to be right now.
The Mets hat looks good on you, Dominic. As another base hit by Dietrich. Congratulations. Enjoy it. We'll see you soon, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Here's the 3-1 to Ozuna, and a fly ball out to right center. Long run back for Lagares, deep in the gap, and he can't get to it. Off the wall, plays it cleanly, though. Lucas will score, trying to score as well as Dietrich. He'll come home. All the way to third goes Ozuna with a 2-run triple, and the Marlins cut the Mets lead to 4-3.
Well, Ozuna keeps showing us that the talent that he has, ability to hit the ball with power to the opposite field. Fastball up in the strike zone. And watch Lagares. He does play it perfectly, but what happens? Drops the exchange, and that's what allowed Ozuna to go to
pulled down to third. Wright slides over to get it and throws out Ruggiano to end the inning. But the Marlins get closer, and Wright chases the slider. 2-2 to Murphy, and he bounces one toward the middle. Dietrich on the backhand, and the running toss on a hop skips by Morrison and goes into the dugout, so Murphy will get second base. They'll score an infield hit for Murphy, but Dietrich hopping the throw by, and he drives this one deep in the gap in right center field. Back goes Ruggiano, and he gets there to make the catch. That ball died off the bat of Davis, and ending to the 25-inning game. Little bloop in foul ground, and Ike with the slide makes the grab. Hit hard, a base hit for Kohler, his first in the major leagues. Baxter over quickly to plate. He'll hold him to a tier, and he laces a base hit. Kohler pulls in at second, and that might be the end of the line for John Neese. We'll see if he.
These are the Caesars Atlantic City numbers for LaTroy Hawkins this season.
Pulled down to third, and David Wright will throw it across the diamond in time to end the. And Duda grounds one behind the bag, fair ball, and Morrison makes the flip to Kohler.
Yeah.
You all want it to be like you.
Absolutely.
Dietrich lines one deep right field. Back goes Valdespin looking up, and it's out of here. Derek Dietrich ties the game and goes into a home run sprint, his 5th home run of the season, and the Marlins have come from 3 runs down to tie the game at 4.
Well, the Marlins really like this talented young man from Georgia Tech. I saw him make an outstanding defensive play yesterday, and here showing you the power.
Curveball ripped just off the glove of Murphy and into right field, and Morrison has himself his first base. Ruggiano, and the curveball lined into center field, a base hit. So back-to-back hits for Morrison and Ruggiano. Double play ball right at Quintanilla, hits the runner, and he is out, and that prevents the double play. That's actually a good play by Morrison to get hit, because that was going to be an easy. There go the runners. The 3-2 is hit in the air to shallow center, and Lagares eases over, and that retires the side. So Lyon works around 3 hits after game, Dad saying. Swing and a miss, and Bird is out on strikes. And he bloops one to the right side. Logan Morrison in foul ground has it to end the inning. So Dunn comes in, pitches a 1-2-3 bottom of the 8th. Here we go, tied
with Parnell, who had a scoreless inning yesterday.
See what he comes back with here. Another breaking ball, and he struck him out.
I would make the argument.
There's strike 3 called. So Parnell from Parnell. Slap toward the hole. Base hit for Pierre, his second of the game. And so the Marlins have the tie. Loop to shallow right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Pierre got a great read. He'll go first to third. And the Marlins have the go-ahead run at third with only 1 out. 0-2 to Dietrich. He struck him out. Ground ball down to third. Wright waits on the hop. Makes the throw perfectly. Side retired. And he walked him. And the Mets get the leadoff man. 1-2. He's squaring. And he bunts it foul. Strike 3.
This year, but after that has really turned it around.
And Turner goes down on strikes. 2 men down. There goes Murphy. And it's dropped by Olivo, and Murphy steals the base. Strike 3 called. Got him looking at the slider. Morrison hits it past the glove of Parnell and into center field. And Morrison playing his first big league game of the year. Ruggiano swinging away, and he lines a base hit. So back-to-back base hits for Morrison and Ruggiano to start the top of the 10th. And Echeverria grounds one to the right side. Murphy boots it. Around third comes Morrison heading home, and the Marlins take the lead. Murphy was making the turn, hoping to get a double play, but instead he boots it, and the Marlins go in front 5-4.
Well, not too much to say here. Classic case of Murph was trying to make the play before he caught the baseball first. Took a little up hop on him. You see playing that side saddle to make it easy.
Dobbs lifts one to shallow left. Baxter measures it. Ruggiano tagging. Here he comes. Here comes Baxter's throw right on the money, and he's safe. Olivo cracks one to deep left center. Back for a look is Lagares, but it's out of here. Miguel Olivo breaks it open. A 2-run homer, and the Marlins lead at 8-4. Rob Carson, who has struggled with the home run ball, gives up another one. The 8th home run Carson's allowed in just 18 innings this year. Olivo's 4th home run of the season, and the Marlins have 4 runs home in the 10th. Here's ball 4, and so Lucas is on with a walk, and this nightmare inning continues. And moves some kids up. Check swing grounder to third. Wright makes the play across the diamond to get Dietrich. That retires the side. But a 4-run 10th inning.
20th inning of yesterday's ball game for a save.
Waka, Shelby Miller, and Adam Wainwright as Lagares goes down on strikes for the first 16 games for Las Vegas. Tries to hold on the breaking ball. It's in there anyway for strike 3 called.
Frank Cashin and his people for having the patience to do that.
Morrison has the ground ball, and that'll do it. The Marlins for the 2nd straight weekend sweep a series from the Mets. This time it's a rain-shortened 2-game series. Back-to-back extra inning victories for Miami. They are now 8-3.